And welcome to AEIOU Oracle. This is going to be your 2025 check-in. Let's just call it that. So I'm going to start by pulling from my deck, which is the AEIOU Oracle. And we're going to pull in some energy. If you would like to subscribe or comment or like this video, it does absolutely help me acknowledge your energy and make the readings more accurate to you as an individual. That was quick. Ooh, a seed that was planted. Okay, this is interesting. Let's have a look at this. I'm going to use, I know I talk about this in every single video, but I absolutely love these Storyteller Tarot. They're so cool. The energy from them is just so interesting. Really, really enjoy reading with them. It's not always easy reading with them, but I feel okay. So I feel like Christmas was important. I feel like a seed was planted at Christmas. And I feel like this was to do with an offering or a gift or I'm getting like I'm getting like a celebration, something I'm hearing like something thawed as in like thawed out. Okay, so we've got the Hermit in reverse and we've got the Two of... I feel like there's been a need to leave, like a really sort of unfertile, that's the word I'm getting, unfertile time in your life. I feel like this is something that you've contemplated on, like with the energy of those three cards is really screaming at me. And it's like you might have been in quite a dark place and maybe been in, you know, like a bit stuck in your head. Like there's this, like, I'll just show you the Hermit card because I love the image that's on it. So this, you can see the little fox in like ceremony, lighting the candles underneath the statue. And this is like, this is in the reverse. And I feel like there was maybe a stage in your life where you felt like you were on your own. You've got your card here, look. Justice. Okay. So this, I'm getting like a really strong, to you, like missed opportunity that seemed to put you maybe into a dark place or put you into, you know, like where you felt like maybe God had forsaken you or something like that, you know, like you felt forgotten. That's what I'm getting. And we've got the Justice card here. And we've got your energy here. And I feel like this left out in the cold energy is like, it was part of, like, you've been weighed and measured in this, so the way that the Egyptians, they would take all the organs out of the body and they would give the heart to one of the gods to weigh. And if it was lighter than a feather, in other words, basically your sins, it's to do with your sins. I feel like you've had like a reassessed something. There's like, how much does it mean to me? What does it mean to me? I'm going to read into this Nine of Scepters to give you a breakdown on your card, because this is your energy. You're right up in your reading. You're right here. So impervious of attack. The Nameen, I don't think you say it like that, do you? Nameen lion was known for his golden mane and claws sharper than any sword forged by humans. The mighty Hercules fought the lion as part of his 12 labours. Seemingly an unfair fight, the tides of the battle turned when Hercules dropped his weapons and strangled the lion with his bare hands, thus completing his first feat and commencing his long journey to redeem himself. Hercules wore the pelt of the lion as a fearsome reminder to his enemies, determination, hope, and persistence. I feel like in this, where you have felt like you had been forsaken, I feel like a seed was planted in regards to who you really are. Like the weight of your heart, what means something to you. And it says, when this card appears upright, you are searching deep within yourself for the inner strength to conquer a monumental final hurdle, something that may feel impossible to you. Take solace in the fact that if you didn't truly believe you had the strength to overcome this obstacle, you wouldn't be persisting in the first place. Don't give up. You're so close. Like, I feel like you've regained some sort of like power, and like Leos have, for me, the biggest heart, and the pride that comes along with that humongous heart can be damaging. In other words, like if you fill that heart with the pride of like pleasing others, it, you know, like you become materialistic and, you know, like you don't care who gets hurt on the passage to getting what you want and all that kind of stuff. But on the other side, it's like, you know, ferociously loving people. Like you love big, the star. You love big, and this has the power to heal like you and everything around you. And I feel like with your heart being weighed by the gods, I feel like the justice is that, you know, like you have realized what actually matters, because the gods have sat you down, like whether you believe in God, you know, angels, ancestors. I feel like your life has tested you. I feel like you have had this maybe like dark night of the soul. I'm getting that kind of energy, this lack of vitality, the lack of fertile energy within inside yourself, lack of understanding, lack of growth. It's just very much like you just felt like you were buried. And I feel like in that time, there's been a big change in you as a person, and you've decided what's really important in that window of time. They're telling me to tell you about like time. Yeah. Like time doesn't really exist in the way that humans think that it exists. It's like, you know, when you've been in like a really shitty situation for what seems like a really long time. It's like as soon as you start feeling good, it's like all that stuff went away, and the time, like, you won't think about the time that you spend in this separation, in this dark place, because of how good the good thing feels. It's like you won't. They're just saying, like, manage your expectations. But with this King of Swords in the reverse, like, I feel like at some point you could have been quite cruel to yourself. That's what I'm getting. Been very cruel to yourself. That's right in the heart of your reading on this seed. A seed was planted in you at some point of like not feeling worthy or not feeling good enough or not being a good person, and I feel like with the Two of Wands here, I feel like you're starting to act accordingly. That's what I'm getting from that. Act accordingly. Like, you can either be cruel or you can either be this big heart. You can either act from a place of this cruel intention, or you can act from a place of, you know, like your true Leo aspects. So the Nine of Wands is saying like the victimhood, the wounded warrior aspects of self. It's like that is come to an end now. And I feel like maybe that happened at Christmas, because the energy is being pulled over into the Three of Hearts. I feel like maybe someone in your community, I'm getting someone in your community may have like shone a light on something, or spending time with family may have made you feel like, made you understand like what's really important. Sometimes getting together with family can have like a devastating effect, like, you know, like, yeah, letting go. There's a letting go process happening. Yeah, sometimes spending family, like, you know, like when you don't see your family all the time, you know, so many people speak about like, oh God, I've got to go home for Christmas. And, you know, like, or some people like really enjoy it and the drinks are flowing, and, you know, like there's so much mixed emotions in regards to being in those kind of situations and being with family. And, you know, like there's so much emotional stuff that comes up. And I feel like for you, you really started to think about this justice and where your heart lies. And yeah, I'm just getting that what does it mean to you? What does love mean to you? What does, you know, giving your heart mean to you? You know, like there's like on this side of the reading, this feels like really golden and assured, self-confident. And then over this side, this is this sort of like dark night of the soul. And I feel like there's aspects of yourself that are still attached to this dark night of the soul. Maybe there's some work that still needs to be done. But the Four of Swords is here in the reverse, which is basically saying to me that you're waking up with some kind of truth. It's still coming, it's still happening. And it could be to do with a heartbreak from the past. So we've got the Three of Cups in reverse. This is this community. I feel like maybe this is to do with family, a celebration that didn't end very well. Like for some reason, you're waking up to a truth and you're not celebrating about it. Maybe something that you've done in the past that you feel that needs to be healed with the star energy that's coming up for some. We've got the Tower. Things are changing very, very quickly, and you've got the Death in reverse. So that's really freaking massive energy for anyone out there. Holy smokes. This is 2 Arcana cards that are coming out together. With the Tower, with the Death in reverse, is basically saying it's time. It's time for something to really be let go. And with the Page of Swords on the underneath, this is about speaking one's truth, sending a message. This could be you receiving a message that this is happening. It's like this, because this came out when I was talking about maybe you did something in the past that you weren't, completely okay about. It's like you need to deal with this, because anything that was based on a false foundation is going to be coming up for a rebirth. The Death in reverse, the Death in the upright is all about letting go, letting something go. And with it being in reverse, this is saying that anything that you're still holding on to, maybe there's resentment, maybe there's this like pride, something here. It's like it's coming up. Anything on a false foundation will be addressed by the Tower, the universe. Because the universe will keep giving us opportunities to live a more fulfilling life. Decisions. So this is about choices, not seeing the choices, not seeing which door to go down. But the thing is with the 2 of Swords is that she can take that blindfold off. She can put the swords down and take the blindfold off. I feel like this absolutely has something to do with at home. This is a home situation, and I feel like we're coming back to what happened at Christmas. I feel like this is maybe something to do with a mum, the home situation. What is really important. I feel like you that didn't come out right, did it? That sentence. I feel like you may have an opportunity like in your lap, and you're still in contemplation about what to do with that opportunity in regards to the home. A decision about a home. We've got the Lovers and we've got the 6 of Cups. Wow. These readings, Jesus Christ, there's some 2 6s. This is about community. This is about choices. This is about choices in love. This is about choices in friendships. I feel for someone out there that you might be thinking that you want a complete overhaul in your life. There's a sense of getting really nostalgic with the 6 of Cups. And I'm just getting about this offering that you're sitting on in regards to home. There's something definitely there, but you've got 2 6s here, which is all about community. This is about choices. This is about creating balance. This is about, let me just cover up the naked parts and then I can show you these cards. Like you've got the grown-up version and then you've got the kiddie version. So this to me is like something from the past. I feel like there's a want for simplicity and play and yeah, I'm just coming back to this, what really matters. There's definitely transformation with your surroundings. that's happening. And the home there. The message for this reading is what really matters, what is really important. Honestly, the cards in these readings have been so, there's no way of me reading it any other way, you know. Maybe this could be like a relationship from the past, like the past that you didn't choose, that you think about. It could be like planting a seed to grow like a new relationship, a new kind of relationship, something that is more, you know, like balanced and giving and pure. I'm hearing pure. Let's do that again because they just all flipped over. That's a bit much. This okay, so then there may be a breakdown. There may be a breakdown of a marriage. There may be a breakdown of tradition. There may be a breakdown of I'm just getting this, you're not being guided. You feel a bit like I haven't got God's. There's this forsaken energy coming through the reading, and I'm hearing it like off every card, like nearly every card. It's such a strong, and you're not communicating your feelings about this. There's something that you're holding back on in regards to this forsakenness, like left out in the cold. There's definitely something of a I mean, I could read it as like you know, like you're a sort of like you believe in conspiracy theories and stuff like that, and at Christmas you felt really you know, distance from your family. Like I could read it like that you feel you know, you think so differently from your family and your friends and stuff, and you just want to go back to times when it was simple, you know, like there's all of that, you know, like why do we have to fight? Why the Emperor on the bottom of the deck? Like it's saying to me, like, I just want relationships that are easy and simple, and like I can be myself, and you know, like we're both giving into this relationship, we're both working on the same things, we know our differences, but we love each other anyway. It's that kind of, there's just this over from the sixes speak of balance. Like everyone always bangs on about like 6666 being like the number of the devil, and it's not, it's balance. It's like there has to be good and there has to be bad. And it's like I feel like you're asking to be loved in your good and your bad. That's what I'm getting. It's like you know that you're not a perfect person, and why would anyone want to be perfect anyway? Just getting really strongly about this like pure energy that is wanting to come through this. It's just the word forsaken that just keeps coming through over and over again. It's like you feel like God has left you for some reason. Knight of Cups. I feel like this is offering your cup to, this could be an apology. Yeah, the little heart on the cup. This could be an apology to a home situation, apology to home. This is part of the decision. Should I, shouldn't I apologize? Should I or shouldn't I apologize? Does it really matter? What time are we on? Oh, You see that slide out then? Okay. So there's a return in regards to this apology. Should I return? Should I go back? Should I revisit? Should I apologize? Should I? And you've got King of Cups on the bottom as well. So we've had the Emperor and the King of Cups. And it's like, should I take control over this situation? Should I be the bigger person? There's something in regards to maybe an action that you or someone around you has done? It could be something to do with family, and a seed was definitely planted at Christmas in regards to this. Should I go back? Should I go back? Should I apologize? Should I make a decision about this? Can I mend what is broken? Let me know if this resonates with anyone out there. I see a couple of you on the... Oh! Okay. More sixes. Sixes. Balance, balance, balance. I feel like this is you trying to balance your life out. All the sixes, loads of sixes. So we've got the main six out in the Lovers, as in like the Arcana, and we've got 3 of the sixes out. And this is you riding into, your best life. This is you winning. But this is also you not walking away from something. This is the 2 conflicting energies. This is where you are at the moment. Should I stay or should I go? But I feel like what is happening is that you're getting confused as to what these 2 sixes actually mean. If I stay, does that mean that I lose? If I go, does it mean that I win? This is the confusion. This is what this forsakenness feels like. It's like you're saying to God, like, I need to know what is on the other side of that decision. Like, what is on the other side of that decision? The Emperor coming out of freaking hell. There you go. That's what's on the other side of that decision. You bossing up and you becoming the Emperor, and God basically giving you the best opportunity. That's a new start. All this stuff that you've been tangling yourself with, it's like that is your outcome. That is your outcome. By deciding in your mind, let me just show you this, because this is what is like the energy that I am picking up on your reading stronger than anything else. Yeah. This is the Justice card. Go and look into how Egyptians would bury their dead, and look at the God who weighed out the heart. You'll understand what this reading is about. It's like, if your heart weighs more than the feather, you go into the underworld. Like, basically, it's like doomed forever. But if your heart is weighed when you die and it's lighter than the feather, then you transcend. It's like you're doing this in life. It's like you're deciding, something has happened within you where you've like come to some sort of realization that, is it better for me to, what is winning? Like, how do I win at life? It's like all these really strong questions that you're asking yourself about, how can I balance out the things that I've done in the past? How can I make good on my promises? How can I be a better human being? How can I, like, say, for example, this thing about the conspiracy theory just keeps coming into my mind, and they're obviously wanting me to talk about it. It's like you think so differently because of how you've lived your life and the things that have happened to you. And not everyone thinks the way that you do. And that's fine. How you handle it, like what really matters in that situation? Does it really matter that you think that you're right and you know the truth? Or is it that you can think your own mind and have your own thoughts and you can be okay with that and you don't have to push that on anyone? Like, what is right and what is wrong in this moment? Is it that you're falling out with everyone, or is it that you just let it go to the universe? Like, you can think what you think, other people can think what they think, and that's fine. But it's just that is the main energy that is coming through your reading, and all these sixes that follow, like you're trying to find balance in your life. And that is the answer. On the other side of you making this decision, this return, this apology, this whatever this is to you, speaking your truth, expressing your mind, the Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles, that's you bossing up. That's you taking full control of your life. And this is a new opportunity. These cards coming out together is basically saying you get into this energy and God's going to be there giving you opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. And you're going to feel so different because now you're bossing up into the Emperor. What else can we expect? What else can we expect? What time are we on? No, do you know what? I'll give you an oracle as to the close, because I feel like that is absolutely the right energy to leave the reading in. Okay, so we've got move beyond ancestral patterns, which is what I've been banging on about, the reading, the family and all that kind of stuff. Traveler, move in a new direction. Perfect. And Hermit, retreat and recharge. So this is, I feel like this is going back to this being forsaken. I feel like as soon as you go inside yourself and start connecting with your heart space and who you really are and what really matters, you're going to find that this situation undresses itself, and you're going to find so much more comfort and clarity in regards to the decisions that you're making, because it's going to come from you. It's going to come from your heart base. And I feel like that's where your power lies. You're a Leo. You've got a huge heart. You can either use it for good or evil, and that's what all this balance is about. I feel like it's not about righting the wrongs with other people. I feel like it's righting the wrongs inside yourself, which in turn will sort other people out. That was a freaking gorgeous reading. A very moral, yeah. I really enjoy readings like that. Really enjoy readings like that. It feels comforting, and it feels like, it's good advice. It feels like, it's not just a superficial reading. It feels really connected to someone. And, I would really be interested to know if it does resonate with anyone out there, because that's a really special reading. I think I've got a comment. Bear with me just a second. Thank you for that. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I really hope it resonated. If you didn't have a look at the full thing, then there might be something in there in the start. But yes, thank you so much for being here. And if you would like to like or comment or subscribe, it does massively help me to lock in on your energy and give you a more accurate reading. But that was stunning. I really enjoyed that. So thank you. Thank you very much. And I'll see you again soon.